And these are the Gamma Ergos, and we're going to start with them first. Let's go ahead and unbox them and see what comes with them. In here we got a few clipper bodies that you can customize your clippers, a different faceplate and a different clipper body. I'm gonna go ahead and customize mine right quick and just have a good look at the clipper and see what it feels like in my hand. Yeah, this gold clipper body is just one of the bodies that comes inside. It comes with a few more. I think I'm going to go with a more of a silver look and oh yeah, there's my charging base. And speaking of that, I'm going to go ahead and look inside of the box and see what else we got in here. And yeah, this is where your charger and everything else is. Now I really enjoyed that they can make this clipper customizable. I mean, this is really sweet. It comes with a small screwdriver so you can get everything done and take all those small screws out, because there is a few, but it's really not that hard, and it was really cool to make the clipper look how I wanted it to look. Now these are the JRL 2020s. They came in a bigger box and they had a lot of stuff in there. These are the actual clippers and what the box that they came in and what they look like, So we're going to just go ahead and I'm going to show you everything that was in here and how it came, man. This was a lot. I wasn't expecting this at all. So you got that. Then you got the Hunter 1114 box. You got that gift set, and that had a lot of stuff in it, which I'll show you a little bit later. But that's one thing. I wasn't expecting that. And then as we dig in here a little bit more, what you got in there, man? You got a duster, you got a neck duster. I really can't use that in my state, but it was good getting it. What else we got in here? You got some, I think that was hand gel, hand sanitizing gel, like hand sanitizer. And then this last one was, I believe, sanitizing wipes. Yeah, that's what it was. Man, that was all cool, man. And shout out to JRL for sending that. I felt like I was like at a hair show or something, man, where they give you a lot of free stuff. Shout out to both clipper companies, man. And this is what was inside the Hunter 1114 box. They had a whole plethora of different hair products and a few different air fresheners. Man, this was really, really cool. And this is the homie Trey. He's gonna unbox them for me. Oh yeah, and there they go, the JRL 2020. Man, that is a nice looking clipper. So when you purchase the JRL 2020, you don't just get the clipper, you get all this stuff too. So it's a nice deal. Man, this clipper feels really, really light, man. Really futuristic feeling. I like how it feels. It reminds me of another clipper that I've had before, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. So let's just get into comparing these two right now. Both of these clippers are fairly the same size. They both are really lightweight. They really feel good in your hands. The Gamma really feels really good, but they're both, fairly the same size as you can see right there. And right now I'm just opening up the blades so you can see how wide or how open they are, how big they are when they're open. Because to me that was one of the main reasons I was told to look at the JRL, so I wanted to check that out. Okay, well, a couple of things that the Gamma Ergo does not have that the JRL does. The JRL has 2 speeds, and it also has a readout on the front to tell you how much time you have left with the clipper. I must say, it is a little similar to the bevel. And this is the bevel trimmer. You can see, They both are similarly made, but the JRL is just a little bit more futuristic looking. Has some smaller lines in it, but overall, good looking clipper. And what I like about it, I like that. Like, I don't know if you can see that in there, where it tells you how much battery life is left in there. It's pretty slick. You know, small things there. Pretty nice clipper. Nice. Came with a lot of stuff. The Ergos came with a lot of stuff too, but it was more geared toward the clipper. And the JRLs came with more just a different product, just different stuff. A lot of products to try out, and you know, stuff like that geeks me up. Reminds me of a hair show. The Ergos, I'm finding out they must be manufactured by the same people as the caliper clippers. Those must be the same thing. They have a lot of similarities to them. They have the same charging port. They light up the same way when you charge them. The blade is exactly the same. The way that it looks right there, that's exactly looks the same way on the caliper. But this Ergo, I like it. I like the power in it, you know. And so far, like I said, I just got the JRL, so we're gonna get a few more cuts under my belt with these, and so I can give you a pretty accurate version. So let's get it. And I had two clients that are cutting off their afros, so I decided to test the bulk on both of them. First up, we got the Gamma Ergos going through this bulk, and it did a great job because his hair was pretty kinky, but it went through it pretty good. And next up, we got the JRLs. And both of these guys was taken down to like a 1/8. So, you know, this is what we're doing. And both clippers did a pretty good job because these guys have some pretty kinky hair. But, you know, we got it all off and it came off pretty quick once we got started. Back with this clipper challenge. And I got a few things I want to say about the Ergos and the JRLs. First off, I love the way this JRL looks. I love the way it feels in my hand. Not a fan of the clicking, which both clippers have. I like the fact that this clipper has 2 speeds to it. That's pretty slick. And of course, that digital readout to tell you how much time you have left. I just like the way this looks. It's a really good clipper. Ergo, I like the way this clipper looks and feels. And again, the clicking, not a big fan of that, but it is what it is. You know, when you've been doing this as long as I have, you don't really need to hear those clicks or feel them or keep them to stay. As long as the lever will stay where you have it at, it's fine with me. But yeah, I don't know. I got like 3 pair of clippers to do this, but you know, it is what it is. But the one good thing about this clipper, well, the few good things about it, the way it feels in your hand, the ability to change the bodies and the face plates on these is really slick. I really like that. And yeah, not a bad clipper at all. Really good clipper. I really like it. I like how it feels. Like I said, the Ergo, because of course it's ergonomic. These are the magnetic guards for the Ergos. Magnetic guards for the Ergos. Pretty good guard. I like them. They're magnetic. They stay on pretty good. And this is the guard for the JRL. And these are more of a snap-on with a little lever right there that you can see that you can pop on and off. But for the most part, the one thing I can tell you is these blades are the same as far as the size. So you can interchange the guards. I had a guy make a comment before talking about using different guards on different machines and it changes up the perception of it. Wrong, sir. Guards only equal length. That's it. It makes a clipper go with a length. That's all. If you put a comb in front of a guard or in front of a clipper and you try to do a clipper over comb,
it's only going to give you what the length that the comb allows you to get. So the clipper is doing all the work. That being said, if you want to take the JRL and you want to take the Gamma guard and put it on here, it fits perfect. It fits. No moving around, nothing. It fits. So I'm not about to have 50 pair of guards for every clipper. I'm going to use the brand with this brand. I'm not doing that. So these are magnetic. I'm going to use these for all of them. And the crazy part about it is, just to throw these guys in here too, the Babyliss FX, this bad boy is just the same blade size as this. So guess what? This is a Babyliss guard. Babyliss fits on there with the snap, same way. It fits on this the same way. Did you hear the snap? Fits on the Ergo, same way. So why would I have three different sets of guards that will all fit on the same clipper? I'm not doing that. So in that regard, the Ergos win because of the magnet, and the magnet keeps everything secure. So I'm going to just use the Ergo. All great clippers, including the Babyliss. It wasn't in this time, but it's still a good clipper. They all do what they're supposed to do. They fade well. They shape well. They're really good clippers. The thing that I don't like that I ran into is the issue with the blades. We'll go with that. The issue with the blades. Now these blades, whatever this metal is, it snags hair when it's new. Not hair, skin, scalp, whatever. It snags when it's new. I had to cut ever so gingerly when I first got these. Good clipper, but these kind of snags, it needs to get kind of worn down. The blade needs to get worn down a little bit so it won't snag, and so you can zero somebody without ripping their follicles out. And yeah, same problem I ran into with the JRL, snagging them. My climbers are hair is kind of snagging my skin, and it was. So hey, that's a con. I mean, you gotta get that, take care of that. And there is a few things you can do. You can take rough grade sandpaper and run it over the blades if you feel that they kind of like got that rough feel to them. Right over the front. You can take a file. You can file it down just a little bit, or you can just use them gradually until they work into just dull down a little bit, and so it's not those little points aren't sticking into somebody's follicle. So that being said, I never ran into that problem with the Ergo. This is more of a thinner blade, as you can see. It's real thin up there. It's more of a fade blade also, this is more of the grooves and everything is more like closer to a master wall hookup. But this is this flat, blade that you got right here. That is more for a fade setting. And I had a guy, one of the commenters, he commented that if I like the Andis Master and the way it opens up, but I didn't like all the sound, he said I should try the JRL because the JRL opens up to a 1 without all the sound. The thing of it is, all three of these clippers, both of these clippers rather, open up to almost a 1, but not quite a 1. But these clippers are really good, but they're not in the class as the Master. They're in the class as the Babyliss, you know what I'm saying? They're all in the same class if you ask me, because they're made the same way. They all have the click. They all have the same amount of guards, and they're all the same type of guards rather, and they all pretty much cut the same way. The one where I would boost the JRL above those, this runs for 4 hours. This runs for 4 hours. I think I got about 3 hours out of this Ergo, which ain't bad for either one of them. And they run a little bit longer than what the Master do. That's one pro I can say. And same thing with the Babyliss. But for this particular video, these two clippers are pretty good. But if I must pick a winner, I'm going to have to go with the Ergo. The Ergo, no snagging, charge time really good, feels good in my hand, shaping, everything I need. And if things get a little rough, they have other blades you can get for this, so you can get them. And you can switch up the body. You can switch up the body, get a whole nother color body. They got, I saw red, I saw matte black. You can get the faceplate different. That's sweet. If you can do that, that's always sweet. I love the way the JRL looks. It looks futuristic. It looks like, you know, you can take this mug to the Starship Enterprise or something, but at the end of the day, these look just the same way, and they do just as good as the job. I need to research JRL and see if they have any, I guess, any type of other blades or any type of other attachments I can do. But for the most part, JRL, when you get this, it comes with a lot of stuff, and that's cool. Lots of stuff, but all that stuff is not going to help you when you start cutting. Now the Ergo comes with different bodies, and that's cool, but at the end of the day, I'm just concerned, can this clipper get the job done? Both of them get the job done, but again, the winner is the Ergo. All right, hope you liked it. Hope you like my review. Hope you like my comparison. Leave some comments, you know. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me what you guys using out there. Me, myself, personally, again, the Andis Master, #1 on the list. But for this video, the Gamma Ergo beats the JRL 2020. Thanks. Oh, and subscribe.